let's go right on here though. This
Shout out to you,
now
Lane. Another 6-pack for your boy. Told you. Take the over.
he did. This game is different, and I'm gonna tell you why. Do I think the LSU is better than Ole Miss? Absolutely. Brian Kelly, I don't even really blame you for this. This is a situation where my daughter's boyfriend plays for the other team. I have to exert dominance in my household. For y'all who don't know, Lane Kiffin's daughter dates one of the Weeks brothers, and their entire family plays for the LSU Tigers. And whatever brother was with said girlfriend took this picture before, and they asked Lane about it, and he said, "Take the over."
I said, you know what? We both picked LSU, and I said, you know what? I'm going with Lane just because he said that.
Yeah. And I get it. Sometimes you got to get peace out of confusion because you need to. Hey, you still call me daddy. I'm your daddy. And don't forget it. That little boy you dated in college, tell him to come on to the game. After this game, we can talk. Son, you took that L. That was my sole motivation for this. And I think that's why Ole Miss won this game. Brian Kelly, I think that there are things you could have done better. I think the LSU is a solid team. I think the Ole Miss is a solid team. But when you start playing with people's family, specifically people's daughter, as Reggie, two-time girl dad, understands, sometimes violence is the only answer.
And the piece was definitely gotten out of confusion because she was on the field dancing with daddy and her brother after the game. Which
dancing with my father like Luther, boy, let me tell you.
He knew. She knew. She was like, you know what? I see where the butter comes for the bread. It's over here, dog. It's over here. Right. I do want to ask, though. I don't really have any analysis for this game other than, I mean, it was a good game. It was just a good SEC game, to be honest.
It was a great slate of football, honestly. Even y'all's game was great. Came down to the end. This game come down to the end.
Is Nussmeier overrated?
I had that discussion during the game. He didn't look like he looked in first 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks,
the last 2 weeks, he's been shaky.
He looked like I was like, man, and I told you, I came right on the show and said, hey, man, this guy looks like he's the NFL guy. He looks NFL ready. And then he didn't look regular ever since. And, I'm a firm believer with more information, I'm willing to change my mind. I don't know who the quarterback that you want is now.
It was Mateer, but now, shoot, he broke a bone in his
Yeah, he'll be out for a month, but and I've talked about this for a couple of years about the deficit of quarterbacks leaving college coming to the NFL. And this year was supposed to be the year where we thought that we would have a surplus of guys since the last 2 years have been kind of short. Once again, I'm going to do this until the cows come home. I want to thank Terry Fontenot for pulling the plug and going to get Michael Penix Jr. when he did, because there has been an even larger deficit of quarterbacks since then. And if you're not going to be a really bad team, it's going to be damn near impossible for you to get a quarterback and draft him. And even if you draft him, you so terrible. I mean, I think that you look at a guy like Bryce Young in Carolina, the team going to be so bad he might be out of there.
I mean, he's going to be in it's Pittsburgh. But that's crazy that they made that move, and you could have the best quarterback in the draft 2 years in a row. Maybe 3. Because he was the best. Who was the quarterback that got drafted, number 1 quarterback last year? Well, this past year.
Jackson Dart.
He wasn't number 1.
Oh, Cam Ward.
And then next year, we don't know. That means he'd be the best quarterback to come out in the last 3 years would be Michael Penix Jr.
He easily one of the top 5.
Which is
and
insane foresight. That's insane foresight.
Right.